always felt lucky when I was with John Lennon. I always knew that that was special.
Photographer Bob Gruen is certainly not alone in his admiration of John Lennon, who was murdered in front of his apartment block in New York in 1980. In 2002, a poll conducted by the BBC put him 8th on a list of 100 greatest Britons. In partnership with fellow Liverpudlian Paul McCartney, he wrote some of the most popular and influential music in rock and roll history for the group that remains at #1 on Rolling Stone's list of the Immortals, the 50 greatest artists of all time. During the height of Beatlemania, when their concerts were regularly drowned out by the din of women screaming, John got himself into trouble with the church for declaring that they were more popular than Jesus.
We meant more to kids than Jesus did, or religion at that time. I wasn't knocking it or putting it down, I was just saying it as a fact. And it is true, especially more for England than here. You know, I'm not saying that we're better or greater or comparing us with Jesus Christ as a person or God as a thing or whatever it is.
After 13 years of megastardom with the Beatles, he embarked on a successful solo career, and along with his artist wife Yoko Ono, became a bohemian champion of social causes. One of his first solo releases was the anti-war anthem, Give Peace a Chance. His friend Gail Renard was there the day he wrote it, during his famous bed-in with Yoko in Montreal.
And he was a genius. He was incredible. But my thoughts were, my goodness, I'm the first person to see a new John Lennon song. And it was very important for him to write a peace anthem.
After taking 4 years off to spend more time with Yoko and their son Sean in the late 70s, John returned to chart-topping and Grammy-winning form with his album Double Fantasy in 1980. On December the 1st, hours after declaring he could go anywhere in New York and feel safe, he was shot 4 times in the back by Mark Chapman, who had been stalking him for several months. He was dead on arrival at the Roosevelt Hospital at 11:07 p.m. He was just 40 years old.